Welcome back, welcome back. Lai was responsible for getting intro music for the podcast.
I got it.
No.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
That kind of sounds like an intro for the news.
Okay, guys. To be honest, we can't afford to digitize our intro, so
No.
you want to make me sing it instead.
No, that's
Tell
not
the
true.
truth. Tell
That's
the
not
truth.
true. I told Light had one job, because I produce the podcast, right? Light had one job, was to find intro music and maybe do an intro for, the videos we put out. And
I got two jobs. I gotta make that intro and drive all the way here from Connecticut. So
baby, we live like 5 blocks away from each other.
it feels like I'm far away though.
Anyways, welcome back to F My Life, guys.
Welcome back, guys. We are live from New York. It's Sunday and today's daylight savings time.
Yes, it is. It is. And how do you feel about that?
Well, I actually don't know what daylight savings time is. I just know it's like the government steals an hour from us and still makes us pay taxes.
That's what I'm saying. Do you know I felt
That's it.
Do you know I found my tax return? I'm a maniac. Because I filed my tax returns the day I got my W-2. Because I'm a crazy person. And I got my federal return, but I still didn't get my New York state tax returns yet.
The New York state tax returns, and I know you're listening to me, Governor Cuomo.
It's a myth.
Oh, wait. He resigned. Never mind.
Oops.
Oops.
But the state tax return is a myth.
They be like auditing and going through rounds where I was like, baby, just give me my $400.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Like give me my 1K and let me move on with my life.
Just let me. It's like 2 days of lunch and a hookah.
Literally,
that's it.
That money can't even pay 1 month rent. So like, what?
It can't even fill up a tank of gas right now.
Seriously.
Moving on.
Moving on, guys. Welcome back to F My Life. I think this is our 7th episode.
Oh, she's counting.
Baby, I am counting. I am keeping track. I know when y'all are listening, where you listening, and what you listening to.
You better not cry. Known as Mrs. Claus. She'll know if you're being naughty or nice.
I'm probably more like Santa Claus, to be honest. I'm a man.
Deep down inside, beneath those breasts.
I feel like I do everything men do. I'm just in a woman's body.
You do everything men
wish they could do.
Men wish they could do, basically. Like, we even covered some of this in the previous podcast. Remember, like, oh, you go up to men and you flirt with them. Like, you go up to them and you, like, get their numbers. It's when the role should be reversed.
They have no confidence at all. They're insecure.
Have all the confidence, baby.
Y'all are insecure, baby. Like, step your confidence game up. If you're listening to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, you can also watch a video version of this episode on my channel, Nona Lisa, and I'm wearing like a cute little tennis skirt today, so you can see that.
And also, if you want to see Nona and me switch attire in the next video, you should comment on the video on her channel.
Oh yeah, we could do a little...
I want to try on that skirt.
We could do a little transsexual moment.
We could do a transsexual. We could try switch the tops one day and then switch the bottoms
and then switch the bottoms, baby. Versatile.
Versatile.
I also thought about having like themed episodes, like maybe we should have like a Harry Potter.
I'm not dressing up like a peacock. I'm coming and sitting.
No.
I'm sorry.
Maybe we could have like Harry Potter themed episode. When we have holidays, we could have holiday themed episodes.
So you want me to dress like my ex Voldemort?
Yes.
Great.
That would be amazing.
This is working out perfectly. This is growth, guys.
Otherwise, I feel like today is gonna be a pretty chill day. Are you going out?
I don't think so. I just got a lot of like projects that I've been pushing off that I'm gonna try to work on today.
The weather's amazing today, though, and New York's so crazy. It was literally like snowing and hailing yesterday, and today there's bright sunshine. You couldn't tell that there's any snow anywhere. And I am just tired of it. This weather bipolarness.
Is that you trying to calm me down because the earth was shaking beneath us? Guys, the earth was just shook it beneath our feet. And then Nona like grabbed my arm and was like, "It's okay, son.
Yeah.
We're all gonna die here today."
It was just a strong wind.
It was just a puff of strong wind. But yeah, it's exactly like the weather is just like we got all 4 weathers in yesterday's weather. We had snow, we had hail, we had a 5 minutes of sunlight.
Yes.
It felt like we were at the beach.
Yes.
And then Back into the winter tundra, baby.
Welcome to New York. If you want to live in New York, this is what you can prepare yourself for.
Please don't live in New York. Go to every other state, baby. You have 49 other states to choose from.
That's what I'm saying.
Just make that.
I saw this meme like a couple days ago that said, of all the states my family could choose, they choose New York. Like, babes, why?
Which don't make sense to me, cause like, why would you not move south? Like the weather is like similar to Guyana's.
Baby, we could have been in Georgia.
Down in Georgia.
Could have been in Texas.
Oh nah.
Anywhere else.
They're Republican down there.
Well, that's okay.
They're Trumplican.
I don't want to pay taxes anyways.
Fine.
Oh my god.
Racism, taxes, which one? Oh.
I feel like I could withstand the racism, to be honest.
Ooh,
I'm a strong girl.
She's a strong girl.
We are so stupid. I don't know who decided to give us a show.
we had a very planned itinerary for y'all. Like we were gonna do a dance and no one was gonna say a poem, but obviously things got out of hand and here we are.
No. We actually wanted to talk about something we talk about like every other day in our real lives, which is cheating.
Wow.
The cheatation of the situation.
These thoughts out here.
Yes, the infidelity. The, what else do you call it? The side man, sneaky link.
The side chick.
Ting, side chick.
This is for everybody, you know. In our audience, I'm sure we got the main actors.
Yes.
The cheaters.
Supporting actress.
Supporting actresses. And then we got the side piece. So this is for everybody. Listen out, right? We gonna share them. We gonna put y'all on blast in front of each other right now.
Right now. Let's address it.
So let's go.
Have you ever cheated on anyone?
No, don't start with me. No, but I came
yes.
really close. No. Y'all don't judge me out there, right? But I came really close. So here's what happened, right? Back in the day, I was like, what, 26 or 27, right?
That was 2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago. Sorry. So my ex, right, used to accuse me of cheating with, like, his neighbor. Who was also gay, by the way. Mm-hmm. So guys, I never used to cheat on him, right? But he kept accusing me, so I was like, you know that song, might as well have. Like, I felt like I should have just done it. Like, I felt like I should just, all right, he accused me of cheating, fine. When he went to work, I would have pulled up at my neighbor's house and be like, what's good? Because the neighbor wanted me anyway.
Wait, so you spoke to this neighbor, so you knew he was into you?
Well, I just assume everyone is into me, first of all.
Oh, the confidence level is through the roof, babes.
I mean, look at him and look at me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, I assumed, and I knew deep down inside, not really, that he was into me. And I think that's what my ex picked up on. Mm-hmm. That he was into me. But, like, this is like a problem that I face often. Like, how can you blame me for other people wanting me?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, and that turned into accusations that I was cheating with him.
Yeah.
He had no evidence to prove it. He just knew that my neighbor was interested in me. So he accused me of doing it. Like, I feel like that was his way to, like, his ramp to just, like, offload what he was feeling, right? To accuse me of cheating with him. So I was like, I really wanted to. I was like, you know what? I should just cheat. Like, because, like, if you're getting accused of something, why not just do it?
You might as well do it.
You know what I'm saying? Do you think I was wrong?
Yes.
I didn't do it, though. But, like, I wanted to. I was like, I was so close. Because, like,
yeah.
One day you went to work. And I was home alone. And I knew my neighbor was there because I could hear the TV. You know what I'm saying? We live in... These
these were it was apartments. Okay.
Oh, baby, it was just a wall separated us.
Oh, I see.
A wall and a condom. So yeah, that's pretty much the closest I came to cheating. Though I didn't cheat. I didn't actually pull the trigger, but like I was so close. I was like, I might as well should just cheat it. But anyway, when we broke up, I did end up sleeping with the neighbor. So. I guess that.
How long after the breakup?
That was. Why you got to do this to me?
It was like 12 hours.
2 days, or it was a 72-hour window. You know, I was just like, I might as well.
I mean, the easiest way to get over somebody is to get under somebody, right?
You know. Have you ever cheated?
I actually have not.
You haven't?
Never.
Tell the truth.
I'm telling the truth.
Look that microphone in the eyes.
I'm like so
and
serious.
tell that microphone the truth.
No, I'm serious. I have not. Yeah.
Well, have you ever been cheated?
I think, of course, I've been cheated on. I think I get too like emotionally involved, man. I'm such an emotional person. Like, I would rather break up with I'd rather break up with you than do the cheatation of the situation. Also, like, what do you consider cheating? Because people feel different ways about that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I feel like a lot of people will be like, okay, if you're talking to somebody, you might not have even, like, kissed them or anything. They might consider that cheating. For some people, it's, like, actually having sex. So, what do you think qualifies as cheating?
Here's how I would define it. Anything that puts you in a compromising position from which you can therefore you can go and like engage in sexual behavior or flirting or whatever is called cheating. Like any compromising situation is called cheating as far as I'm concerned. And that could be something as simple as like having a conversation with someone, right? Because especially in the setting too, like if you're in a club and you're talking to someone, you're probably talking to them, if it's not like your friend or your close family, right? You're probably talking to them for we know what kind of reasons.
Well, if your partner is just out, you guys are out together and he's like getting a little flirty with somebody, is that cheating? Like one conversation?
I think it could be.
Really?
And here's why. Because I feel like one thing can lead to another. Okay, fine, he'll do that now. It may not escalate to anything. It may not end up being anything. But if he keeps doing it over and over, over a period of time, then at some point, like, things can escalate, and like it just provides him the window of opportunity to act on whatever conversation, whatever flirting is happening at that moment in time. So I feel like it's a slippery slope. That's why I'd rather say cheating, anything that's compromising or would lead to a situation where like you end up having sex with someone is called cheating. I think it should just be black and white, because the minute we start like thinking, oh well, maybe is that cheating, like that just opens opportunities for people to actually go ahead and cheat, if I'm making sense.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, if I go out and first of all, if my guy's getting a little flirty with somebody, that I don't know, that's just such a turn off, especially since I'm there. Like, you really don't care what I think.
Yeah.
For me, I know men cheat differently. I feel like men just cheat just to have sex, like
because
just to
a
have
hole
music.
is a hole is a hole.
Baby,
is a hole.
you're just a hole, babes.
And the green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around.
Babes,
and in the hole.
You're just a hole. But when women cheat, I feel like women cheat.
It cut different.
Yes.
It cut different.
Like, she thinks deeply about why she's picking this person.
Oh, baby, she go through the matrix of men. She filtered them out.
And it's not all women.
She pray about it.
Literally.
She talked to her shrink about it.
Literally.
She talked to her father about it.
Yeah, the way women cheat is just a lot more emotional. It's not just about sex.
Yeah, I agree, and that's why it hits different. It hurts different when women cheat, because they have put thought into this. I don't know about you, but for me, like, if a guy cheated on me, I will assume that he just did it willy-nilly at the moment. It was like in a moment's notice, he got, excited and wanted to have sex with somebody else, wanted some novelty or etc. or for whatever reason. But for a woman, I think it's like she had already planned out of having a family with this person.
Not necessarily, but like there's a big emotional component to it. Also, I guess we could get into why do men cheat? Not that women don't cheat at all. Women do, but why do men cheat? I feel like it's...
Yeah, I think it's fair to start with the biggest culprits, aka men, aka you know yourselves.
Roaches.
You roaches. I would start with this, answering that question with this. Like, when
also,
I go to the
you're
barbershop,
a gay man. So,
yeah.
But you're like the closest male perspective I have.
True.
But go ahead, go off.
But that doesn't even say anything, because like gay men think very differently from straight men. Anyway, at the barbershop is like the closest I get to like straight men, besides work. But like male toxicity exists in barbershops. If you know, right?
It's a breeding ground.
It's a breeding ground for all the bullshit. Anyway, so there I get an insight into how men think, straight men think, and that's how I can say vehemently that I do not think like a straight man. Anyway, there seems to be like this competition amongst men. Given my barbershop experiences, that the more sex you have with multiple women, the higher social stature you have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Like the more bitches you could get and sleep with.
Right.
Men think other men will respect them more, which is just goes to speak about the male ego. Like, are you dumb, stupid, or slow?
Both. All three. Wait,
All three.
I can't count.
Like, no.
I am dumb. No. Yeah, exactly. And like, I bet you my bottom dollar, which I don't have any, but many of them lie.
Of
just
course.
to like outcompete the next closest competitor. So, at the barbershop, like, yeah, I slept with her, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, I slept with her cousin. Like, no, you didn't. She ain't got no cousin, bitch.
Babe, she has no... You never even met that girl.
Exactly.
Like, I've literally, like, had conversations with guys, like, over Instagram or whatever, and then later on heard them say to other people that I slept with them or I went out with them, and I'm like, baby, I don't even know what you look like outside of your Instagram.
You leaving them unseen or read does not equate to sleep with them, baby.
No.
That is not a response.
Or even, like, maybe you'll have a little bit of back and forth with a guy, but then it dies because, there's just no conversation. And he'll go tell people, like, oh, yeah, me and that girl talk. Babes, no.
She squirted all over my face. What?
No, baby.
Where? How? When? Who?
In your dreams, love.
That shit just pisses me off because
it's so annoying.
Lip service is so lip service. Like, it's so talk is so cheap, and men will like do it, just to prove a point or try to prove a point.
I've never
with nothing of substance to back it up.
There are all kinds of women in this world, but I've never come across a woman that would lie about like who she slept with.
Yeah.
Because like, what purpose is that serving us? I don't know. It's weird.
Well, she might try to diminish the number. It's opposite for men.
Mm-hmm.
They'll try to inflate it. But I feel like women, there's like a pressure to minimize how many.
Yeah, because you don't want to be seen as like a total slut.
Pretty much. It's so funny, like, and men get the different.
Yeah, and for
respect
men, like,
for different reasons.
Yeah, it's so silly, so stupid.
It's so unfair.
So backwards.
Why do you think women cheat then?
I think.
Miss heterosexual woman.
I think there are some sleazy girls out there who just cheat just because.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle, like. Yeah. But I feel like if a woman cheats, usually she is very unhappy with her situation.
Like, no commitment from her partner.
Yeah, or he's not paying enough attention to her. Maybe they stopped having sex. And she's just not feeling like the affection and the attention. Yep. Yeah,
that's interesting. Well, there you have it. That's the reason why people cheat, generally. Sometimes it just comes down to a barbershop conversation. Or men just trying to stroke their ego, to be honest. Yeah, and in that very vein, Nona, I feel like society penalizes women differently from the way it penalizes men.
Absolutely. This is a little far moved, but look at, like, Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky.
She couldn't get that stain out.
We all knew that Bill was the president of the United States and cheated. But what was the main conversation every day when that story hit?
Monica was vilified.
Yes, it was making Monica...
She was dragged through the mud.
She was dragged through the sheets and the streets, baby.
She was... Period. In which order? That's how we... That's the only question.
She was the biggest villain. She, like, supposedly seduced Bill into sleeping with her.
The intern.
Yeah.
Seduced the president
of the United States.
Los Estados Unidos.
Right? Like, Bill doesn't have a fucking mind of his own.
Clearly not.
They both participated in that action.
He just followed the pheromones under her skirt. That's it.
Boy, I cannot.
But no, like, seriously though, like, in society for men, it's like, oh, it's like a right to cheat. Like, you know what I mean? Like a rite of passage. It's like, oh, he's a man. But for women, it's like slut shaming, like victim blaming.
My last boyfriend from 2 years ago, I broke up with him because he cheated on me, and he wanted so badly for me to give him another chance and to take him back. And I was like, if I had done what you did to me to you, I would have been the biggest slut, the biggest whore. Like,
say that again. If I had done what you did to me to you.
That's the thing. They could never handle Like, if you did the same thing back to them.
Exactly, being played by the same game they played to you. It's ridiculous.
So, it is ridiculous. And I think what makes it worse now with technology, with like Instagram and all this stuff, it's so much easier to cheat. Like, we've never had a time where we've had so much access to people. Like, okay, back in the day, if I wanted to cheat, I might cheat with the neighbor.
Right, you gotta cheat with somebody in vicinity.
I might cheat with the milkman or whatever.
Or somebody you meet at work.
Yes, but now you have access to so much people. It's so easy to cheat all the time.
I agree, but in the same vein, it's easy to get caught. Because if you're cheating online, like, it's logged somewhere, baby. Right? Either Jeff Bezos got it, either Elon Musk, or Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook, like Instagram, they got it logged somewhere.
That reminds me of a story. So I was seeing this guy for a little bit, not for a very long time, like a month.
We need a name.
And no, I could. Oh, we can call him BMW guy, because he had a BMW.
Great. I don't even know who this is, and I've been known as best friend since childhood.
I hadn't seen BMW guy in like 2 weeks, so I was trying to hit him up, like, you know, you want to see me? Like, what's good?
Trying to fuck?
No, we actually didn't have sex. We did not have any sex.
You just held hands and sang Kumbaya?
No, we kissed and stuff, but we didn't have sex. So, you know, I was like, you trying to hang out? And it was around my birthday. So, you know, around my birthday, I tend to go out a lot. And he wasn't being very responsive, and a lot of times he was ignoring me. So I was like, the vibe has changed.
Ooh.
The energy has shifted.
Oh, no.
What is up? So...
He on one planet, you on another planet.
Well, he is so fucking stupid because he has his location on Snapchat. You know, if y'all...
Why y'all be doing that shit?
Y'all are dumb, stupid
y'all are dumb, stupid ass low.
Also, like, as a girl, I would never share my location with people I don't really know like that.
Exactly.
That is so scary. So, he had his location on Snapchat, and I could see that he was active. So I was like, oh, let me see where he is. He was at a hookah lounge in Brooklyn.
Oh, so you pulled up.
I did not pull up, but I went to the hookah lounge's page on Instagram to look at their stories.
Yo, no, that is a private investigator.
Yes. So this is like 5 years ago or 6 years ago. So
oh my god, I remember who it is.
So I looked at the stories thinking maybe I can see who he's there with, and he was there with his ex-girlfriend.
Oh nah. So you see what happened? We just confirmed that men is stupid. We just confirmed.
Oh my god!
That men is
think that we hate men. We don't.
Yeah, we don't. We love men.
We love men.
That's why we talk about them so much.
Yeah.
Deep down inside, I just want you to come in.
But deep down inside, we're projecting. Like, we want men, so we have to talk this much shit about them.
I want men to cheat on me.
No, like, no.
Oh, no. I mean, sorry. I meant I don't want men to cheat on me. Sorry, guys. I forgot the don't. Y'all just let me live.
That's what we're aiming for.
Oh.
But yeah, but look at that shit. It was so easy. I did this whole investigation in like 10 minutes.
Exactly. And otherwise, you would have, without Snapchat and geolocation, you would not have known.
Either...
You're still thinking in love with you.
Well, either I would have stopped talking to him because of how shady his communication was being, or maybe he would have apologized and came back. Hell no. Maybe maybe he would have apologized and came back and still tried to hang out and whatever, and I may have done it and would have never known.
I don't know about you, but I would have messaged your girlfriend and be like, send her all the receipts of all the conversations y'all be having over the past weeks.
Eventually, she actually found out about me. I don't know how. I don't know if she went through his phone or whatever. And she DM'd me on Instagram and she was saying some crazy shit. And she was asking me if, like, we had slept together and stuff. And it seemed like they were maybe on a break. Like, he wasn't...
Oh, baby, you was a rebound?
I don't know. I really don't know. But thank God I didn't sleep with him. God, you helped me dodge a bullet, babes.
But which goes back to her whole point that technologies will help you. Like, she reached out to you, technology, to get more information.
Yeah.
So now she has all the information that she needs to make a decision as to whether or not she should stay with this guy or not, right? I mean, if they were on a break, that's a whole separate conversation, and we can argue back and forth who's right, who's wrong. But, like, at the end of the day, like, she was able to leverage technology. Otherwise, she would not have known how to reach out to you or known it was even you. I'm sure she knew it was you via technology, right?
Yes, exactly.
So, I think that's an important point. It's easier to cheat, but still, it's easier to get caught.
It's easier to get caught,
well.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's so easy to go through your partner's phone as well. Like, you know, you can find out people's passwords.
Would you share your passcode? How do you feel about like your partner going through your phone and just like looking through your past messages, your images, your past conversations?
I don't mind if you have the password to my phone. But if you're actively, like, looking through my shit, that's weird to me. That means you're really insecure. But I don't mind if you, like, pick up my phone one day to make a call or, I don't know, whatever. Look something up.
Here's my thing, though. Like, I don't mind sharing my information with you, but, like, there's a lot of history on my phone. Like, I got, like, nudes from birth.
But that's another thing. Like, so, if you're with somebody and they see, like, your nudes from a year ago
or someone else's nudes
or a conversation you had before y'all were seeing each other, like,
it shouldn't count.
You can't hold on to that shit. It doesn't count.
And that's what my ex used to do, bro. Like, one time I forgot my phone in his car. Like, I went to work and it like fell out of my pockets. He went through every single thing, like things from like 1995. This was 2 years after I was born, by the way. And like, I was talking to a guy back then. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, you know, you get what I'm saying, like, way back when, and then he'd be like, oh, he'd hold that against me. How, sir?
Oh, no. It definitely comes from a place of insecurity, because I've had guys, too, like...
It's so disgusting.
Like, maybe they find out about somebody I dated before them, and then they get all weird about it, and I'm like, I did not know you. You know, you didn't know me. What if... Okay, yeah,
and if back then you were sneaky in the streets and freaky under the sheets, it don't shouldn't matter now.
No, it literally should not. So, child.
I cannot. I say this. If I'm with you and we decide to share passcodes and get into each other's phones, I will mark the date. If today is January 1st, 2000 and never, anything from here going forward is fair game.
Okay.
It's fair game to scrutiny. Anything before, I do not care. You could have slept with Saddam motherfucking Hussein, and I do not give a shit.
Literally, I be telling like if I get a boyfriend today and we're like official, baby, you could have slept with somebody yesterday. I don't care about that shit. Like, today we're official. You could have slept
with Monica after she slept with Bill.
And I would be like, all right, cool, let's move on.
I would be like, let's start a family.
Let's start a family. Like,
Hillary Clinton, you win? Never mind.
But yeah, technology has really done one on us.
Absolutely, yeah. So, I guess the question now becomes, okay, he being out there... Alright, let me change it up for a little bit. We said, she being out there, she cheated. What do you do? What's your next course of action? Is that a game stopper for you? Is that, alright, it stops here, we gotta go our separate ways?
Wait, if I had a boyfriend and he cheated on me? That, you know, so I used to say that if you cheat on me, that's the one thing. Oh no, two things. If you cheat on me, and if someone else gets pregnant and has a child while you're with me, those are like my two absolute no's. I cannot move on from that. However, with the cheating, I don't know, man. Like, let's say we've been married for years and you cheat on me one time. I may be open to moving past that.
Yeah? You can go to therapy.
Yeah, maybe I'll go to couples therapy, see what the real problem is. Maybe you clearly have some internal issues. Or maybe you don't want to be in this marriage anymore. I don't know. But if it's just a one-time thing, I don't... if I've had all of this, like, built this entire relationship with someone, it's so hard.
Then it makes the relationship quite sticky.
Yes, and then if we have kids involved... I might be more open to forgiving, but not forgetting. However, let's say we have been married for years and you've had, like, somebody you've consistently slept with and go out with and have, like, this whole love affair.
In parallel, baby.
In parallel.
I can't even say it in French.
That would be hard for me to get past.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just a drunk night, you know, one night stand thing. I'll probably think about that shit every day. Yeah,
which kind of gets you to the place where, like, you should both go your separate ways. Because if you think about it, if it's at the back of your mind every single day, then you can't build any further trust with this person, etc., etc.
I don't want to live my life that way. I even though you fucked up in a very big way, I don't want to argue with you every day. I don't want to bring that up every day. Like, I don't want us to go through that together.
That's how the toxicity builds and it starts brewing. And it starts small, and then it can grow. For me, I feel like I don't know. I really have to look at the nature of how they cheated. If it was like, oh, we just kissed, kind of like if he was drunk at the club and he just kissed somebody, and then I'm like, okay, I guess, but like, I don't know. But if he slept with somebody, I feel like that might just be it. Like I'm better off being a hoe by myself. It's okay. You know what I mean? We can be hoes separately. We don't need to be hoes together.
You can hoe over there, and I'm a hoe over here.
Right. Just you repopulate over there or repopulate over here.
Yeah.
That's simple.
I've also heard of situations where cheating brought couples closer, cause like the other partner.
Oh, the makeup sex.
Yeah. No, well, like the other partner sees how much this affected.
Sorry.
No.
Are you serious?
No. Yeah, like you see how much you hurt this person, and you're like, "Fuck, this person really loved me, really cared about me, and look what I did to them.
Yo,
I have better."
Never in my life.
Really, I've heard of so many couples.
Ooh,
yes.
I'm so curious. I just
well,
can't
not
imagine
like in
it
our
happening.
personal lives.
Oh.
Like you learn to appreciate that person more because it took you fucking up to realize, wow, I really fucked up something good that I had.
Well, it says a lot about the person who is being cheated on, right? The fact that they're still willing to try and still be with someone else.
Yeah.
And still be with the person who cheated on them. I think it says a lot about them. That's probably just not something I would ever do, no matter how much the person who cheated on me realize how much they fucked up. Like, I don't think it would matter to me at that point.
Well, I don't know. You say that now, but when you love somebody, it's different. Like,
True.
You're very willing to make things work. I'm saying that from a very, very
third-party perspective.
Yeah, you're very willing to make things work not because somebody cheats on me means I don't love them anymore. Like, it doesn't just disappear, you know. Yeah. Have I lost respect for you? Yes, but I still love you and want you to be okay and do well. So. I think you're just speaking from like a very individualistic.
Also, in the gay world, like cheating is so prevalent, and it's so indicative of the fact that the guy just want to be a hoe. Yeah. So in my mind, I'm like, if he cheat, he just want to be a hoe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that which brings me to the next question. Instead of cheating, why not just not be in an open relationship?
I was literally gonna say that, or just be single. But I feel like. You know, people, they want somebody to come home to, they want somebody to talk to all the time. Or somebody,
get a dog.
Literally, get a dog, get a bird, get a snake.
They don't talk back.
But they will be there.
Low maintenance.
Because I feel like a lot of men, they love this idea of having a girlfriend just to have somebody there.
To say they got a girl.
And like to have a sounding board,
say
somebody
they got
to talk to. Yeah, but they're really not ready for the commitment. Which is so sad because you're leading these girls down a path
of unrighteousness.
Like, this girl is falling in love with you and you don't give a fuck.
Falling for you, baby. She fell.
She has fallen.
She into the ocean at this point. Like,
and you don't care, and it's just sad
10
to see.
10 feet deep in love.
Yeah.
And it's so sad to see men take advantage of those situations like that because they know. Men know when a woman likes them a lot. They just know it. And it hurts me to see them take advantage of that fact. Just deep down inside.
Anywho. Guys, I think we've reached the end of our episode about cheating. We have more to say about cheating, by the way.
Oh, we do. This is just the tip of the iceberg, baby.
This was an intro into the cheatation.
This was to get you wet.
Yes, basically.
Are you wet? Cool. Same.
Please follow the podcast page on Instagram at FMyLifePodcast. You can also follow me at Nona Lisa on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Nona Lisa. Lai, do you have anything else to say to the people?
Can we get pizza after this?
Oh no, babes, I can't do that.
No, that's cheating.
Yeah.
Don't cheat on your cheat days, too, guys. They say you're not all about relationships, you know. If you're on a diet, don't cheat. We watching you. You know if you gain weight or not. But no, basically, you know, the bottom line is like, we just wanted to talk about how society views cheating, you know, from a male and female perspective. Really get to the crux of like why people cheat. And I think once you get to that root cause, you can kind of start figuring out ways to prevent yourselves from cheating or, you know, guardrails to like keep your relationship safe and sound.
Yeah, try not to cheat,
it's worth
guys.
Thinking about.
It's not cool. Yeah. You hurt people, and hurt people, you know?
Exactly. And the cycle continues. Hurt people, baby.
Yes. All right. Goodbye.
Bye.